Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my OpenTTD Let's Play. Now, last time was a live episode. It was a relatively long one, and we did lots of little things and stuff. One of the main things we did was continue to bring more oil into our network, because we need to input petrol into Hellishville. Now, let's have a look at the statistics here. Now, you can see we are satisfying the demand for petrol at the moment, but I don't know whether that's going to fall off because we just had a big delivery. One of the reasons we had a big delivery is because Hellishville South wasn't accepting the petrol, so I built a machine shop, and now there's a machine shop there. All of a sudden, all the petrol, wrong way, all the petrol that was at Petrol South, that should be Petrol Hub South, not Petrol South. Hub. Should have been capital? Yes, because it's important. Petrol Hub South. So there was a lot of petrol building up here because it wasn't getting delivered. That should now be delivered. It should all be good. So that's fine. Now what I want to do is bring... I want to bring engineering supplies back to Petrol Hub South, and then I want to modify my oil trains to pick some of that up and take it back. I don't want lots and lots of engineering trains going all over the place like we've got at the Petrol Hub North. Up here, right, this is ridiculously busy. Then we've got this ridiculous scenario here just for the engineering supplies. I don't want that to happen again. So we're going to be modding our trains to accept engineering supplies and take them back. We're going to be doing that via a separate station here. So this is where we were, and this is where we're going. Right then, so this is going to be Eng out. Engineering supplies out. The station's already in, I got that all sorted from last time. What I want to do is really connect it up to here. Or should I actually do what I was doing previously and get the petrol trains to move? No, I don't want to get petrol trains to move it. And there's a reason for that, which I will not fully explain. Right, we can do monorail, but we're not going to. We're going to skip monorail, and we're going to leave it for now. I want these engineering supplies to use this line and then come off down here. Although it is getting a bit busy. So I don't know whether I should actually do that or not. No, we will do that. We will do that. So, what I'm thinking is that I come down this slope. There we go. We're going to come across here. And when we hit this edge, I'm going to delete track like this. And we'll cut through like that. Square it off a little. A little bit more, and then we'll just put a bridge in. Go away, everything. There we go. So that should all now be good. Let's just replace some signals down here. Right, okay, so that's all nice and neat there now. Now we can bring this line under here. Now, one of these lines I want to go under, and one of them I want to just come up along here for a merge. How are we going to go under? Should we do it with a bridge, like I did previously? I think that's a good idea. This is a very busy line. There we go. Right, so if we go hold control to do the sideways digging thing, bring that through here. We don't need that bit of hillside. That can go away. And then, like I said previously, square this off a little. Should be able to do... Can I bring that forward one? I can bring that forward one. Square this off a little. And then... No, get it right. Get it right. There we are. Bridge. Bridge. This is only having one of them go under. Hopefully we won't have too many trains build up there. Let's get the signals back in. Okay, that's looking good. And then I'm thinking, if I just drop that down there, let's just make bridges transparent for a moment with Control and X and for the transparency options. I'm thinking, what I'd like to do is just bring this straight up, but I don't know if I can. I think I can. Yes, I can. Okay. And then we'll have them merge in here and here. Have I done this right? Yes, just a quick mental check there. I've done it right. So, signals in, remove. Well, it's not a proper junction, so it's fine. Let's remove that signal. Getting the right key combination probably helps. Put fresh signals in there. Put them down the track. Did I do them on both sides? Yep. Okay. Brilliant. I really like that. That's good. It works well. Just going to square that off. Get rid of that. Bring this up to there. Why not? Yeah. Put our bridges back in visually. Cool. Okay. So we've got some interesting junctions and connections there. Just going to make that a bit neater. Which means we can now start getting engineering supplies. So, new vehicles. Let's have a look. I think we're using this one, aren't we? The TIM. We'll start with that. And we want to shift engineering supplies. I think, let's just double check. Oh no, hang on a minute. This creates farm supplies and engineering supplies. That's correct. Perfectly correct. Okay, goods van. Put that goods van on. We want it to be length 6. I can just look in here, 5.5, 6. And then once we've got all those goods vans on there, convert to engineering supplies, refit the train, give it some orders. We're going to full load at Hellishville Woods. Need to change the name of that station, it's not appropriate. And then come to the petrol hub south there, and we want to transfer. Now the petrol hub south seems to be getting quite busy with trains loading. I want a dedicated platform for engineering supply drop-offs, really. We'll figure that out in a moment. Full load there. Clone it out so there's... we'll start with 3 of them. I'm sure that's plenty. Now, dropping off engineering supplies here is going to be difficult because I designed this only to pick up materials, and to pick up one resource you only need three platforms. So I'm going to have to put another platform in somewhere and give it a separate input. Okay, for now, let's remove these 2 depots. We'll get rid of the double depot. And see, if I make the platform shorter, I'm going to have to make these ones long. Right, we're going to make these ones longer. They're going to come out here. Get rid of that depot. It's going to move to over here. There we go. That's going to allow me to put an extra input. The outputs can all go the same. Just need to move this depot along a little. I can kind of half see in my mind what I want. We're going to have a single track platform. It's going to go there. And then this is where the... If I'm just going to give us a bit more space, this is where the petrol trains are going to come down. So I'm going to add a waypoint there and add it to their orders. So before they come into the hub, we're telling them go to that waypoint. So these ones should be should go straight to the hub, which is fine. I'm also going to get a couple of them to skip their orders just so that they flow through better. And then we're going to connect this up here, remove that there. Right, that's good. We're just temporarily removing that because I haven't sorted everything out. Let's fix this mess of track here. So these ones are going to come out and onto this line. This one's going to come straight onto this line here. I've just noticed, because I've put another platform in, this kind of line here is not in the right place, because I want to be able to put a depot on there as well. There we go. So there's the depot. But then I also want a waypoint here. And that waypoint is going to be for the engineering trains. I don't think we've got any of them coming yet. No, we haven't. So let's get their orders. Wrong way. And before you go to the hub, go to that waypoint. So those two waypoints should make sure that the petrol trains always come to these three platforms, and there's always one platform spare to drop off engineering supplies. Now, from what I can tell, that's almost done. We just need a few more signals. So if I put a signal in there and down there, and then we do the same here. There we go. That should do it. That should be okay. Now the only problem is there any more petrol trains coming? No. There. Okay. That should do it. That should mean that we can drop off engineering supplies no problem. I want to now mod... Oh, hang on a minute. This train might actually go to the wrong platform. No, it's going to the waypoint. Brilliant. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we will soon have some engineering supplies coming through. So the next step is to upgrade all these trains that are coming in here and change their orders, which I wasn't really looking forward to doing, but never mind. Oh, also, before this split here to go to the waypoints, we need a depot, because we don't want the train to go, oh, I need the depot, there's a depot up there, go to the depot before they get to the waypoint. They go to one of these depots and then want to go to the waypoint behind it. So that depot here will stop them from doing that. They'll go to this depot before. The only problem is if they decide they want to go to the depot in this diagonal. Can't be helped. Should still be okay, but not the best. Right, how are we going to do these trains? What's the best way to sort out these trains? Is it to do it in groups? Send them all to depot? Let's go here. Not map of the world. And we'll do it by location. So for these oil pumps, these are the trains. We haven't got a depot after on this one. But we are going to in a minute. Can't put it there, there's a signal there. Can't put it there, 90-degree turn. Let's get a bit of extra land. There we go. Right. I did it again. All trains that are going to this place, manage list, centre depot. I think we're going to just have to do this manually. There we are, goods van. Let's make this a little bit bigger so we can see what's going on. So we're going to take one carriage off there, one off there, add that goods van. So every time they go, let's move it to the end. They're just going to be bringing back just that little bit of engineering supplies, keeping it ticking. Last one's coming in. It's not quite stopped yet. We do need to do the refits. There we go. Right, now, how can I refit this for only just what part of it? I think you have to select the vehicle at the top there. Brilliant. Fantastic. Yes. Now, I'm going to do this the lazy way. You know what? And I'm going to do it the lazy way for all the others as well. I'm going to change one train and then clone it. But before I clone it, I'm going to change the orders. So here we're... Oh, actually, that's a standard order. So it will drop off the oil. and it should pick up the engineering supplies. Yes, it should. Okay, cool. So let's change the order so it's going to the hub first because of the position of the depot. Clone the train out so there's 4 of them. Send them on their way. Right, that's that one done. This doesn't go anywhere, so that's fine. This comes down here. Ah, right, so this is a shuttle service. This is not going to be easy. Oh, I didn't think about shuttle services. Okay, the problem here is that I can easily bring back engineering supplies to Goodall Heights, but it's going to accept all of them. So I'm thinking that I do a direct service. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to change this other one to a direct service. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go station. We're going to remove these platforms. And get rid of this depot. Get rid of that. Bring this down. I'm not going to connect it up just yet because I want to get these orders changed. So instead of going here, transfer and leaving empty, delete that order. We're going to add a brand new order in to go all the way over here to the hub and go back again. It's going to add extra journey. It's going to add extra trains to complete that journey. But it means more engineering supplies, which means more oil, and it will be better, he says. Okay, so he's now going to be trying to go there. I don't think I built that piece of track in time, so it should be fine. This isn't a busy section of track, so I'm just going to do a cheap and dirty junction like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sometimes in the network it just doesn't matter. Just crack on. Okay. So that means that 2 of these are now no longer we've only got 1 shuttle service, and we'll leave that. I can't, no. I only do it so far. Only do it so far. Right, we've got all these trains here going backwards and forwards. We need to send them to a depot. There we go. So we've got 6 trains that go to this station. They're all off on towards the depot now. Whilst they're doing that, let's just check things down here. So this isn't a row, and I kind of wish it was. But we'll get to that soon. Nearly all of these trains are stopped now. We've just got one. And that's a point. We haven't got any depots along this long railway. So what I think is that maybe somewhere like over here, we can add a depot in, so that they can service along the way if they wish. And somewhere over here too. Depots along the way, like that, quite important. Let's do a depot along the way over here as well. Actually, we should really do it here, before the junction on the main line. There we go. Right, how we're looking with all these trains now. All of them are in a depot. Some of them are in here, some of them are not. Okay, let's get rid of these ones. Where are you? You are in this depot, which appears to have these 3 trains in. This is going to disrupt our petrol income a little bit. Okay, so now it says we've got 2. Let's get rid of that one. We are down to 1 train. So for that 1 train, we're going to get rid of 1 of or more of the wagons by accident. I'm going to put those oil tankers back in until we're at 5.5. Get that goods van in there. Go here, select the cargo to convert into engineering supplies, then get the train, clone it out so there's loads of them, just double check the orders, they look good. Some of these, yep, we're going to lose out on a little bit of cargo there, but I don't care. Right, okay. Now, do we actually have any engineering supplies over here? We do. 120 of them. Fantastic. Though the engineering supplies are being blocked at the moment by too many petrol trains. You know what we should do? We should give them an extra order so that once they've gone through the waypoint, they then go into this depot and service. And that way we can store them. And they shouldn't block the railway line as much. Right, we now have 320 crates of engineering supplies there. That's good. Here's a train coming in. It's coming in. It's got that engineering supplies train carriage on the back. You can see that it's just emptied out of oil. It's picked up 20 crates of engineering supplies and it's on its way back. I think it's working. If this system works here and it works well, I want to implement it at the northern hub for oil. It will reduce the number of trains. It will increase the efficiency of the network because we won't have as many trains all trying to get in the same areas. And it will keep a nice steady flow of supplies coming through. Now, unfortunately here, it can't get back into the station yet because it's a 3-track station and there's 4 trains. But that's mainly because the production levels are quite low at the minute. The production levels will go up. So you can see here, it's already enhanced double. When this train comes in and then the next one, I think we might be able to get it to gung ho. We need 84 crates, so that's going to be 3 trains in 3 months. I think we'll be able to do that. Let's keep an eye on the situation. This train, these stations down here, there's loads of trains not here. We're going to have to look at that. Keep an eye on that. We might need to get more trains. But that's fine. Now, why is this train not servicing? Because it didn't have the service. It's skipping the service order? Ooh. Always go. Oh, it's service as needed. I want it to always go. There we go. So that's going to go into the depot. That's going to go to the waypoint. Then it's going to go to the depot. Really, I could have used the depot as a waypoint. Forcing it to go to that particular depot. Waypoints are almost useless because you can do that, but I might not want to force them into the depot. Now look, you can see here that they're stacking up in the depot. We're using the depot as a storage yard. I do like doing that. It means trains don't very often say they get lost when they're actually not getting lost, they're just waiting. Engineering supplies are now up to 380. It seems like we're supplying them with a good amount of supplies there. Right, the last thing we're going to do this episode is we're going to sort out the trains that are coming to this station. This one's the one that's annoying because we've got... I accidentally closed that. We've got 2 shuttle trains and only 2 of the other? Right, okay, so we're going to manually change both of these trains. Both of them I'm going to send to a depot. And then we're going to create some more of them because 2 trains going that massive journey is not enough. And the reason why there's only 2 is because it used to be a shuttle service and I changed it. So we're just waiting for these guys to go into a depot. There's one of them. So we're going to get rid of one of the wagons. New vehicle, get a goods van, pop that in there. Should be at the end. And then just quickly refit that cargo for that goods van to engineering supplies. And then put you on your way. Same thing over here. I think you're in there. There he is. Get rid of one of the wagons. It's only one wagon. The fact that we're bringing engineering supplies back to increase production is more important than losing an oil wagon. So we've got that wagon in there. Let's refit it. Engineering supplies and send it on its way. Then over here at this depot, we're going to clone this train. I think we're going to need 7 or 8 of these trains. So I accidentally sent it on its way. Let's clone it again. That should do for now. Now I'm going to add an extra order to all these trains, so let's just get rid of them all and add one new order. So on the way in, I want them to stack in this depot here, just in case there's too many of them. So before we go into planning Well Ridge West, I want you to go to the depot, and then that should force them in there and stack. Brilliant. Just in case I've got too many trains. I don't think there will be. There's loads of oil here. Not only have we got the oil from the rig, but we've got this one from here, and hopefully we should be getting engineering supplies back soon. We should be getting engineering supplies back here soon. Are we? Yep, gung-ho. Brilliant. Quadruple. Fantastic. Also, the stacking of the trains here too. I want them to stack in this depot. So we're gonna start implementing depot stacking now. It doesn't make it very efficient in one way because trains have to visit the depot and that takes more time in the journey. But we're not worried about that. We want an efficient network, not individual efficient trains so much. So we're going to just make sure I didn't mess up that order. We're going to tell it to go to the depot there. It will only come out the depot if there's room in the station, if this signal doesn't exist. There. That signal was stopping the depot seeing what platforms were available. Have we got that situation here? No, we haven't. It's a terminus. That's fine. Ooh, let's get the signal in here. No, let's not. We don't want this bit of the track being blocked. Do we want a new oil tanker thing? No, go away. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to happen. The train left in the other direction. Well, we're going to have to put a signal in here to make it a one-way, to stop them going in that direction, make them go round. Ooh, that's interesting. Always, I love it when things surprise me. Right, what we got over here? We got trains stuck in depots. Why are you stuck in depots? Are we depot stacking? We have stacked in depots yet. We've got a... Now this is... we're going to have to get one of these trains to skip their orders temporarily. We've got the supplies train here stuck in the depot because there's not enough room for it. And I bet because we haven't got that... Oh, it's still gung-ho. Still quadruple. Okay. Still gung-ho. Right, things are going quite well. Let's see how... we haven't actually checked in on Hellishville, so where's Hellishville? Here it is, it's over here. The town is growing. Well, I don't know whether it's growing right now. We're at 6,500. Let's have a look at the conditions. Yes, we're just holding the petrol. We're just hanging in there. Goods, not good. The town has not been growing for 13 months. I think we might need to turn our attention to the goods network. But overall, I think we're okay. Well, there we go, folks. A massive upgrade to the Southern Petrol Network. I really like the way that it's coming along, but I'm very concerned about the goods, so we'll check that out next time. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care. Put all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section. Head out to my website for all the latest news, information about me and events and giveaways, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.